Howdy, howdy, folks, and happy Hump Day! Yeah! A-Train here with you for another episode of Planetbase. Now available on Steam from Madruga Works. And Planetbase 2 is in the works. You can look that up on Steam. Search it by name and it comes up there. Keep up with the latest and greatest from Madruga Works on this forthcoming game. Due out early 2027. Looks like a nice little improvement on what we've got here. They have decided to start from scratch in coding the game. And so that'll be cool and neat in a neat and cool sort of way. So, hope everyone's having a great day so far. Let's jump in to Whitson Station because we got some work to do to get this thing squared away and get ourselves off this rock and headed on to our next mission. All right, here we are. Cool. So we did a whole lot of building and reorganizing yesterday. Let me turn off the dome tops here. As we are we're still waiting to get the big dome storage patent. Although at this point, really, it's kind of moot, but I do want to get it in here. So we've got storage over here, which is pretty full. Yeah, it's like 100% full. And we probably need to put, I don't know, another little bit of storage or something. Let me get rid of it. We got 68 of these. I think we can sacrifice one. Let's see if I can build just a little storage. Squishy, no squishy, squishy, no squishy, kind of squishy. All right, so there's nowhere to put all that crap out on the pad. Let's do this. This is not the way I was wanting to go with this, but let's see if we can do this. So there's that there. If that's there, and I aim out this way, whoops, that looks kind of wonky, but that's okay. Wonky's okay. Let's just put a temporary storage deal right here. We're going to connect it there. I'm going to leave it isolated from this. So let's get this builted. Let's get it builted up. And what we may do is actually operate off of this concept. Yes, we're going to use that as a secondary storage. The idea is going to be the spaceport's going to be out here-ish. So we're going to build that. Now we got a command center over here, and again, we're trying to frickin' get this to 100 people and then kind of ditch it. You know? But, ideally, when we get the bigger dome, we'll be able to connect these two together because the bigger dome will actually hang out a little bit further. And then I think we'll be able to get an alignment here, which will be helpful. So for now, let's just do that. We could... oh, you know what? We can kick this in the bootay. We got tons of stuff except metal at the moment. Let's ditch this. Oops, sorry guys. We'll grab that. And let's actually look to build... Is this a small one? That's a medium. Okay. All right, cool. There. Now we got storage in here. So people can haul stuff in here. Hooray. Oh, here comes a big trade ship. So now we can actually get some stuff out of storage. Yeah. How much you want? Ugh, you suck. You know what? We're going to abuse them anyway because I don't care. Just give me all the money that we can get for this. 184, okay. Oh, you know what? Give me the metal. There we go. There. You get a couple coins extra. Go. All right. So now while that's working, I'm going to see if we can pull this off. I don't know if we're going to be able to. And we are not. So we're going to have to kind of reorganize this a little bit. I think what we'll do is do a second deal like this. So we have tons of food production. We should have a lot of happy campers here. I mean, we've got everything they need. Whoa, space turd. Although, yeah, we are actually getting out to the edge of range of our anti-meteor systems. I think I'd rather actually put it, well, no, we kind of have one over there, so this is going to extend out this way across this section of the plane. So let's go ahead and build this here. Get that built. Hopefully we've gotten our bot stock back up to where it needs to be. No, we only have 4 carrier bots. We have 12 freaking dudes, I like to call the driller bots. Let's put you on carrier bot building for now. And then we need to get this connection made here, but of course we got metal for that. Someone's got a metal right there though, so it looks like they're just waiting to cycle through the airlock, and this will help increase this efficiency. Once we get this bird off the pad, we're going to take this pad out of service, get rid of this airlock. We're going to extend this out further to a bigger command center, or that I think that is actually the bigger command center. Maybe. Let's look. Nope, that's the small one. So we're going to go to a, well, yep, we're going to go to a bigger one. All right, there. That'll help expedite this. All right, so outflow this way, inflow this way, people. Organize, organize. Come on, we did this in kindergarten. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's move. We can do this. Get yourselves organized. Now we got people who are hungry and thirsty. Even though we got water fountains here, we got water fountains here. It's like, oh, you guys gonna... We got a bot that crapped out here on the pad. Okay, telescope's been built, great. We are gonna build another... There's a telescope console. I think we only have that one, and I think we got one over here. So if we only have 2, that's not sufficient. Yeah, we got 2. That only gives you a certain percentage on your intercept chance, which if we look at this, you'll see 60%. But that's because the console's not manned at the moment. I think I've got 3 telescopes though, so what we can do is just put another telescope console in here. Boink. Oh, we got another trade ship. Now this trade ship's probably sitting on the pad with a whole bunch of other crap that we can get rid of. So take all that. Whoop, no, that's the wrong way. Let's take all that, and some more of that. Oh, boy, give me that. Okay. We'll take all their money, and then we'll actually bump this back down, and we'll sell them some guns. That's 510 of 780. We don't need this. Let's just get the stupid thing. 510, we need 640. I think one more gun gets us pretty close. 585, okay. And we need 640. Boom. That gets us even closer. Boom. 640 for 640. Take it. Go. Incoming. Ooh. That was close. All right. Let's get this removed. Let's get this removed. Okay. All right. Now, with that said, this, damn it, this is in the way now. Poop. So we're going to have to ditch that. And to ditch that, we got a problem here because we don't have a connection. Can we put a little squishy in here? Squishy, squishy. Shoot. All right. We have to figure something out here because this is hosed up now. All right. We're going to ditch that, but not totally. We're going to move this like that. Just there. Now, that allows this. Okay, so with that allowed, then, first off, it pushes the perimeter out a little further. And second, it allows us to bypass this connection. All right, so now we can actually ditch that. Let's turn off ships here for a minute because I want to get this deal built. All right, y'all need to check out. Check out, please. Check out. Check out. Yes, check out. You're off. Go pump iron or something. Whatever you knuckleheads do when you're not working. All right, we gotta get this built first. So that's the priority. Hopefully people are eating because it's gonna piss me off if they're not. They're in good shape, which means not enough of them are eating. But now it looks like they're eating. There's plenty of food, people. Plenty of food, and it should be quality food. Pasta, salads, there you go. See? Go get some food. There's pasta. There's salads. Here, this is going to have pasta. Burgers. We got the meals, people. It's like freaking Applebee's or Red Robin. Yum. Up in this bitch. Let's go. All right. This still has not been built. This needs to be built. I need somebody to come build this. All right, so that leaves the one freaking thing we need is the massive storage patent, which, if you remember last episode, it did come in, but it was 65%. So it was way overpriced for what I was willing to pay at the time. All right. So that's out of here. Now we can't do anything until this gets built. We can't take this. We can't break a connection. Which sucks. All right, here comes a ship. Oh, there's a cruise ship. Now let's see what happens. All right, we got an engineer and a biologist. That's great. We're just going to keep that up. We'll take engineers and biologists. In fact, we're going to... Let me see what the percentage is. Yeah, that's okay. Because the only reason why I want more biologists is I keep seeing the stupid food pads with the maintenance wrench above them, which means they're not getting serviced. All right, where the hell is a constructor bot here? For F's sake, what do I got to do? Draw you a picture? Come fix this. Build it. Some engineer. Somebody, walk your ass out here and get this done. All right? This is not rocket science. In fact, I'll even pop this right here to help support that construction project. All right. Now, here's medics and workers walking out here to pick up this crap and take it over there. This should not need it. Oh, nope, it needs 2 microchips. Uh-oh. All right, so that we can work on. So what we need to do is shut this down for a second. Shut that down for a second. Shut that down for a second, because those were used microchips. So we got an engineer working at this microchip or semiconductor, whatever. I think we need another semiconductor foundry. All right, we got tons of ore also, so we're going to work on increasing production of other stuffs. Okay, we got food, we got meals. I want to build a second cafeteria here in just a minute or two. I may build it right here. I may just take out this whole section, put in another. I was going to put another cafeteria over here, but I think I'm going to put it here. And now we're getting to be full. Yep, we're going to be full. Now, what's all this over here? Is it meat or is it? Yeah, it's meat. All right, so we need to trade meat. So that said, the hint and a half for your ass right there is this is full. Let's shut it down. Let's shut it down. And let's shut it down. Let's start burning through some of that supply. Trade bait wise, it's not worth much. Okay. So looks like we got a semiconductor. We need a second one. Speaking of semiconductors, I've been shopping parts for the new. Hey, General Havoc, what's happening? For the new computer. Okay, so there's another engineer and another biologist. I like it. We're getting a balanced input of crew members. Let's take a look here. So that takes us up to 81. Yeah, 25. Yeah. So for what we're going to do here now is we're going to set up like this. %of the crew is guards. Well, 13%. You want mostly workers, biologists, then engineers, then guards, then medics. That's kind of the hierarchy, I believe, you should have on a base. But right now we need an engineer to bring their ass over here and fix this. But we still... Oh, nope. It's got the parts. Come on. Who's volunteering? Here we go. We got a volunteer. And there's that part. All right, we got another laser up, although our intercept chances are now... Okay, now we got to get this connection made. This connection now is no longer relevant because this connection gets us there. Okay? Smedley, get over here. Someone come over here and make this connection. You guys are being stuck on stupid over here, and it's pissing me off. Yeah, so what this will do is I think... there we go. All right, finally. All right, get out of there. I'm going to dump you into space. Fuck you, stupid. All right, I told you I was going to dump you. All right, you get back inside. Keep moving. There you go. Smedley, you're outside. That's what happens. All right, go pick that stuff up. What just happened? Oh, there's more crew just came in. Wait, are we okay? Are we okay? I don't trust what's going on here. Somebody going to act the fool? These people going to act the fool? Biologist? Okay, I guess not. All right, I guess we're okay. Shoo! That was close. All right, we need to turn off the crew coming in. I'm losing track of crew. 22, 23, 24. Actually, yeah, we need more. And I would like another... Oh, shoot. Well, okay. Guess we got more crew. All right, we got... Is that 2 more engineers? That's an engineer. That's an engineer. Okay. All right. Well, you guys are done. All right, so turn that off. We don't want those guys in here. We'll take traders back in. Hello? Traders. Yes, traders. Trade ships. Okay. So now, I want to go straight out the way here, and let's build another canteen, which, you know, it's really disappointing they didn't continue the game, although it looks like they are going to. All right, people, I need this stuff moved. Oh, you know what? No, I don't. Hell with it. I mean, really, I could just stuff people in here, and we'd hit our 100-person mark. All right, that's kind of what we want to do right there. Oh, it won't make it. Okay, that's all right. Meat. Because if you don't eat your pudding, you can't have any meat. How can you have your pudding if you don't eat your meat? That should clear the landing pad at least. Give me that. And give me this. Give me back my change. Oh, I don't need the bots. We got the bots covered. All right, 100. 179 to 130. Have a gun. That takes 205. Jiminy Christmas. We have tons of stuffs. Let's try a different way here. We got a lot of medical supplies. There's 150. 145 to 179 is... These are 5, 10, 25. 170. Take one more of these out. Put one of those in. That gets us close enough. Cool. Trade it. Go. All right. Let's get stuff moving here, people. Put a big ass one of these out here. Incoming. Anybody die? Anybody die? Nobody died? Oh, wait. It's not perfectly straight. For all the alignment crap this game has, it's difficult to make... Wait, that's not the right size, dork. Alright, so we're going to do this here. Actually, I'm really trying to stretch this out a little bit. Okay, so now, we got a canteen. So we're going to put a water fountain. And we're going to put a table. We're going to put some machine. Like that, I think. I think we're going to put this right here. Which I don't care for, actually. I like this idea better. Why did it just go red, A-Train? Well, because the O2 generator's further away. See where it is? It's way the hell over here. You see? So we need this built to fix that. That's what happens when you start building stuff too far away from oxygen generators. Okay? We talked about that previously. Well, now you've seen it in practice. Okay? So as soon as this gets done, see, it'll be 2 tiles roughly. 3 to these. There's a lot of people in this area. All right? So now it's going to pick it up. Now it's going to be good. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep. Go ahead. Go ahead. There you go. There you go. Okay. So now we're all good there. Now that said, we are going to go to security. Let's see. We can't put security there. We've got a frickin' Humpty Hump. Trade ship just landed. Let's go check it out. Well, hang on. Let's see if we can get this done before. Let's go out this way. Yeah, sure. That's good. Go out like that. Okay. Get that built. Now, trade ship. Where are you? There you are. Okay. You do not... Where is my stuffs? Whoops. Sorry. It blew up his cargo bay there. We'll take his money. We got tons of money anyway. And we haven't had visitors coming in yet. But that kind of makes life a little easier on us. We got tons of stuff. So we don't really need anything. Except just to kind of clear out storage a little bit. This stockpile is pretty close to full. This one's right at full. And then we got this going on over here. Hopefully we're getting more constructor. Oh my god, we're out of constructor bots. Holy crap, guys. What are y'all doing? Oh, I turned the machines off. What an imbecile. My fault. My bad. Build constructor bots. Go. Build, build, build. Alright. So now, over here, we got a cafeteria. We're going to put a big... No, we're not. We could do a small one there. Maybe even squishy a small one. We could squishy a small one in here, too. So that's a couple of... Nope. All right. This is an idea. All right. So I have a plan. Okay, so we're gonna put. Oh, turn the speed up, doofus. Okay, so back to this, not you. This. We're gonna put the machines over here, like so, and then we're gonna put the TV screens over here, like so. Then people sitting at tables this way will be able to see them. That makes sense? Makes sense to me. And we'll put a bunch of stuff in here because we got tons of bioplastic to fart around with, so who cares? Just build stuff. Just keep building stuff. Who cares? All right, now, over here, we've got this stuff going on. The problem is we don't have an airlock to support it. So, let's build an airlock over here just to support this. Construction. Security. All right. So, from here, where is storage? Storage is a long-ass way because it's way over here. But we're trying to get it to here. And we're probably not going to get it there. This is not going the way I wanted it to go. 35% commission, that's money we can take. Now, we're running our food stocks down, which is great. What we can get rid of is some of this crap. me some of these. $183. That's not bad. Yeah, that's fine. Give you my 2 cents worth. That's a 93%. You know what? Fire this up. Hell with it. We're not going to get the frickin' big dome. At this point, I'm just kind of done with it. One. Let's do this. Let's turn. Not that way, this way. Okay. There we go. Turn that way, and dude built it, and then he's taking a nap. All right, we're going to do 5 of these in each. So that's a maximum of 10 people who can get squished at once. Because we don't want too many people getting squished at once. All right, then we're going to turn on this one. Okay. Boom. Boom. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sweet. All right, so that gives us some more beds for butts, which isn't the best thing in the world, but this has a lot of crap. And we're going to do construction up here, and that is the intention. Let's go this away. Yep. And then when we go this away, we can back up a couple of different directions. Now, you see these rocks, these big fake-looking rocks? That's exactly what they are, the big fake-looking rocks. Watch. Boom. Gone. And boom. Gone. Now, these guys you have to chip away at. You have to do chip, chip, chippy, chip, chip, chippy. Okay. We can do some chip, chip, chippy like this. Boom. Okay. I know there's a trade chip on the deck. I got it. Okay. So let's just click on it. Doofus, it'll move you there quicker. What do you want? Bet you want 65%. You do, dickhead. Go away. All right. So now we're getting this set up, which is good. We have that getting built, which is good. Now, we could, because this actually is not a bad idea, is go ahead and just like put a second one way out here. Not too way out, but a ways out here to support additional landing pads, because that's what we're going to put out here. Boom. Now that allows us to put the big ships, lollipop types, out here. So now we can put in like 2 big pads. Oh, we got to put airlocks first. Blockhead. All right, so let's do this. Let's set. We could do 1, 2, 3 pad, which would be 3 airlocks for 2 pads. That sound reasonable? I think it sounds reasonable. Okay, so we do that. And as close as we can do this one. Okay, cool. And as close as we can do this one. Cool. And then we're just going to do this. And then we're going to do this. And it looks kind of cool. Oh, meteor impact on the wind turbine. That sucks. Cool. That looks kind of neat. Although I didn't do it straight because I'm a blockhead. But that's okay. Screw it. We're going to be getting out of this deal here in a minute anyway. All right, let's... Nope. Let's bring some of our security people over here. Customs and immigration, alien enforcement. There's that. We will put in a telescopy operator on the backside here. Put in some guns right here. Put a radio up here. And then we want an additional deal over here. Now, there's a reason why I did not build this direction. So we're going to take this out of play. Take this out of play. I have a plan. Trust me. We're going to actually run up this direction and have a dual spine going here. That's the plan. In fact, it's such a good plan, I think I just effed it up. But we can fix it. So let's take this security console out for now. And what do we want to put there? What do we want to put there? We got that there. Let's put a, not a biodome, another big ass storage deal, like right here. That's actually not bad. Except we're going to bypass. Oh man, it blew that up. That's okay. Let's see if I can put that back in here. If I can squish it. Squishy, squishy. No squishy. No squishy. Come on, people. And then we'll put a security desk. You want to have at least like 5 security officers, like armed guards, ready to rumble at any given time. All right, so now we just need all that cleared up. And if y'all just grab that stuff, that'd be swell. Thank you. What's happening here, dude? What you got? You do not have the droids I'm looking for. I don't want the bot. What I want to do is offload. Well, I can't really offload any food. We're actually kind of out of food at the moment. I can offload some of this. Sure. That'll get some stuff out of here. All right. So what we want to do is go ahead and pop in another GM tomato plant here. And I think our starch production is still good. We've just gone into massive building mode, right? So that ate up our resources really quick, right? So now we got this over here, right? And then what we can do is put in some mini pads as opposed to maxi pads. Hey, Train, you're so funny. Actually, this wouldn't be a bad idea if we did this and did this. Hello? Hello? And then put a couple more of these. Now, let's check our, just for giggles. Giggles! Let's check our grids. Our grids are good. Okay. So, because these eat up, this is 66 power, like, per second going right there. Oh, we can connect those two because it'll just look neat. Boom. Okay, so let's put little pads here. And here. Actually, we'll put an additional airlock off of here. Put another mini pad here, which will look super cool like that. And then can these connect? I don't think so. That's okay. Over here, we're actually not going to put another, we're going to put another pad, but it's going to be over here. Hello? 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 Okay. All right. You're going to have what I want. Just give me what I want, and no one gets hurt. It doesn't. Oh, you know what? Here, actually, I'll take that. Take that. I'll take your money. Sell you some of these. Some of this. And one of these. Okay. How are we doing? People happy? More or less. Not necessarily more, but somewhat. Okay. So now we have spaceport processing through airlocks, okay, into O2 generators. And if somebody bad guy type, David, hey, welcome aboard. What's happening? If any bad guy type comes in here, they're going to start effing around in this area. Okay? And then they're going to find out because these folks here have guns and they're bigger than they are and they can, you know, they're happy to prove it. So now, what I can do here is actually set up a secondary control center. Yeah, I kind of like this idea. This is something a little different. Actually, I'm going to go with a big one because we want to have branches off of this. So this is secondary control center. Okay. And from here, this is where it's going to get a little funky, like Mr. Jones. All right, is we're going to go to large medical centers. Okay. And so there's one. Here's two. Three. You know what? I'm gonna rethink this. Hold, please. Like, damn it, A-Train, you just told us to build this stuff. Well, yeah. And? Don't be a little bitch. Go pick it up and move it somewhere else. Get it out of my way. Here, look, I'll even make life easier on you and take that out of play. All right, we're going to put another O2 generator here. Why another one, A-Train? Because if we have an emergency situation, we have like 30 hurt people come in, they're going to be coming into this area, and there's not going to be enough O2 generation in this area. Now, we've got enough for the entire base. You see what I'm saying? But, again, you want to have a lot of O2 generation within a couple of domes of where you're going. Trade ship just landed. Well, we don't need to do that. Just do that and that. Really? There. All right. So, yeah. So now we're out of metal. That's okay. All right, so here we'll do the control center, which is our backup guard post, and then we'll do the medical off here. And what we may well do, this may seem stupid. If it's stupid but it works, it's not stupid. We'll do sick bay here, 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 and here. Wait, is that a small one? That is a small one. Work. There we go. Hello? Hello? Okay, cool. Now, for the guards, set them up a cabin. You know what? That's actually, that'll do. Right there. So this will be guard sleeping quarters in the area. And the one other thing I can think of that I want to put in this area is we got storage to more storage. We could do more production over here. Could do a gym. Oh, we can do a bar. There we go. We'll put a bar in here. Yeah, because that actually puts us... Yeah, I like it. Let's do this connection first. There you go. All right, very good. So that's going to be a minute before it gets connected. Hullabaloo, connect. All right. Oh, we got a big ship on the ground over here. It does not have the thing I'm looking for. And it's 55% commission. Dismissed. Hogan. Now, we could get some metal back in play here real quick if I were to just decommission one of these landing pads, but I think we're starting to crank. We could actually... See, we've still got a surplus coming in. So I don't want to enable this... Well, I could enable the mine because then the driller bots will go to work because we got a butt ton of driller bots. Well, we got 10. So that's enough for 3 mines. They don't have to sleep, right? All right, people. All right, so there's three stages to sandstorms. There's sandstorm detected, sandstorm approaching soon, and sandstorm imminent, which means it's here. All right. And there it is. Everybody back inside. Keep moving, keep moving. Yes, I know you're not happy. Quit whining like a little bitch. You're going to get there. Move faster, Delcy. Now, why did you just get unhappy? Get something to eat, dummy. There's food frickin' everywhere in here. Look, there's salad. It's healthy. It's good for you. That machine doesn't have anything in it. All right, so let's actually look to add some more food. Well, no. Okay, now the biologists are actually working. All right, there we go. Back to work, people. I guess we need more biologists because... All right. So we need some more metal over here. Then this whole new branch is... I mean, this whole section of the base didn't exist when we started the episode. All right, we got lots of beds. So all right, so visitors, when we start letting visitors come in, they'll land out here. We're going to get rid of the other landing pad. All right. Start shifting our... Actually, we're going to get rid of it right now. Weak. And we're going to get rid of this airlock too. And then we can remove the security element over here. And y'all can go over to the other... Holy crap. Do we have an armory up here? We should. Yes, we do. Okay, cool. Oh, damn, there was crew just came in. Wait. Quick. Where's everybody? What's going on? What's happening? Is everybody being cool? Everybody be cool. All right, here's step 1 of this deal. Now, we need this connection made. It'd be great if we had that connection made. Of course, we're having to go all the way out here to come all the way back here. I should have done a deal here or here. All right, there's that one. Now we're in business. Things are starting to shape up. And now we're going to use some of this bioplastic we got. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, that's a... Oh, no, this is a cap. Sick bay's out of power. Oh, that's okay. No, this connection needs to be made, and then they'll be good to go. So, okay, I was like, what the hell just happened? Okay, I forgot. This here is where security's going to bunk. Shut it. Okay. And let's turn back off the visitors. Or the trade... no, not the traders, the colonists. Shut it. Somebody come make the connection here. You got one damn connection to make, and it's the... Really? The one connecting things to the base. Shut up. Shetnep. There we go. Now we're in business. All right, so here, this is going to be our backup security office. So we're going to put security there and there. And then we'll put in, not a radio op, we're going to put in these deals. Cool. And then we'll put an additional armory here. Of course, the docs love that. You know, medical types love weapons in the area. All right, so now we're going to try to lay this out correctly. Now I know what I'm doing. All right, so there's 1, 2, 3. Cool. And we're going to put in 2 of these. Boink, boink. All right, so 6 people there. Same deal here. I think the most I've seen come in on a distress call is like 18 or 20 people. So we should have that covered. Of course, we don't have enough medics for all that, but I mean, you go to Red Alert, everybody's on duty. Medics and security are on duty, and they keep things covered, right? So there's that one. All right, we got a trade ship. What you got? You do not have what I'm looking for. Come on, people. I'll take this, actually. 55% commission. All right, I just want the metal. Take some spare parts. Here, have a coin. There you go. All right, so we have a defense in depth deal. Plus, we have some backup over here. You always want security in your medical facilities because somebody could start acting the fool. You may need the additional restraint. You may have security officers that get, hurt in the line of duty. Duty and the butte. Boom. And boom. Boom. Sweet. Okay. The one other thing we could do over here-ish is do another cabin in here. Can we squishy, 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 no squishy, no squishy. All right, we can do it out here. If we're going to do it out here, we might as well do a big one. Let's go ahead and make this connection first. We can't make this connection. Damn it, Beavis. Okay, they'll live. We want another cabin, and this is going to be for... This is kind of for your docks, and this is going to be kind of for security. Security. Actually, we'll doink. There you go. Put you in a convenient place, didn't I? How's our grid looking? Boom, boom, boom. Power could be better. So let's actually, well, that's cleared out now. So, whoa, space turd. So we got dorms over here. So visitors come in, they pass through security, right? If they need medical, they're in the medical center. If they want food, they're in the food, right? Oh, this is the bar. So if they want drinks, here's drinks. All right, cool. There's water to hydrate. What you got? Nothing. You got nothing, and you want a whole bunch of money for nothing. Money for nothing, and your chicks for free? Get out of here. That bullshit. All right. As we process stuff. Okay. All right. So then we need a cabin over here. This is going to be our security forces cabin. Security. Let's put it right there. connect it off of here. Hello? Okay, cool. Then we've got the ability to make a connection here and possibly go this way. All right, so it looks like once we get that squared away, what I may want to do is actually start looking at production stuff is having to move a long ass way. We're draining down supplies. Okay, cool. So let's make up for the drainage. Okay. That'll help. We actually still have room over here. Onion pad, that's at 45%. This onion pad, okay, this one's about done. So let's swing around this way. Wait, whoop, 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 whoop. There's a... That onion pad's actually pretty early on in development, so... Whoops, sorry. So we're upgrading to the GM pads because that produces an extra food per cycle, and that will help support the bar. Cool. All right. You know what I think we're going to do is put a airlock off here. Not my favorite idea, but this will allow us to, because we're really just looking to get 6 more crew and then close up shop here, we're going to go ahead and build a massive incoming. Damn. Okay, remember when I said we needed 6 more people? Yep. That's why you limit the number of beds in a given sleeping facility. That right there. We just lost frickin' 6 people. Let's see what the damage was. This will tell us better. 27. We didn't lose any guards. We lost a medic. Guess a couple of workers, we lost some people. All right, let's go ahead with biologists and medics. Get them in here. Our happiness may be down briefly, but should be coming back up here pretty quick. And then we want to upgrade the, regular onion pads to GM. No, damn it, I did it again. All right, so we'll just keep an eye on this for a minute. Nope, 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 nope. Trade ship just landed. Actually, a cruise ship landed too prior to that. Hey, get me out of here. Where's that trade ship? Okay, here. Click on it. Click on it. It's way over there. Dang, how come I can't get the frickin' pissing me off, fa-fa. Alright, we need to increase production at the laboratory. So let's get the docks busy here. I thought about maybe putting a laboratory off of here. We could have put it over here, but all the production materials kind of over in this area. There's crew. Wait, let's see what we got. Oh, red alert, red alert, red alert. Here we go. Gunfight coming to the OK Corral. This guy's going to die. Watch, he's going to get into a fist fight with someone with guns. There's one crewman dead. Georgia, you are a brave soul, Georgia, but you're done. Now, now, this guy got smart. He at least went and grabbed a gun and he engaged the intruder. Oh, look, security! Now security's coming. Now here comes the rest of the crew. People went and grabbed guns, said, you done, bitches. All right, there we go. I think we're good now. All right, so we got a couple of injured troops. We got one KIA. Who's this? Umar. Umar got a little effed up. This dude got in the fight. Way to go, Billy Fisher. We're going to pin a medal of ballsiness on you. But that's, you have the guns here. See how the armory's empty now? That's people went and grabbed the guns and went to shooting. So we need, that's probably going to kill our, it's not bad. Let's get everybody recovered. We got another crew member to replace. Looked like it was a worker type. So we need a couple of things here. See that? That's not manned. That's not manned. That's not manned. Where the hell are our engineer types? Now, really, I don't need security over here anymore. So I'll head over to the other location. Thank you. We need a radio operator. Okay. Now we're about to crank open the starport. We still don't have what we want. We got a bunch of guns. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can sell 4 guns. Not that we need money, because we don't. You know what? Give me a bot too. That'll do. Let's pick up another carrier bot. I mean, we may have 15 carrier bots by now, and I don't even know it. Or we could have 17. Well, you know. But we are down to 1 constructor bot, so let's actually crank you over there. And we'll crank the driller bot's probably going to need replacement here before too long. And let's go ahead and get driller bots. So we'll just produce everything. Oh, crew's coming in. Crew. Now, how did you know to hit the red alert button, A-Train? See what those people were wearing? They're coming in their specific colored shirts. Okay? I told you yesterday, if they're purple, they're bad guys, all right? Purple are visitors. Visitors do not come in on cruise ships. Those are the yellow ships that say Planetbase on them, okay? When you see that, that means it's bad guys. All right. I feel like we've got a really good setup over here now. Any visitors that come in are going to have access to medical needs, food, drink, and exercise machines, and sleeping. So, we got more beds than we have butts. There's another cruise ship. And we got 2 engineers and... No, 2 medics. All right, let's see how we do it. We probably get more medics than we need now. Yep, we're good on medics. Let's go up on the number. Okay, so now. 30, 30, 40. Yep. So you hit 2 or 3. 2 is yellow alert. That gets everybody back inside for a sandstorm. 3 is a red alert. That's when you got bad people coming in, which the security people now should be better equipped to get their ass over here. Actually, I'm going to bounce that up. That's the priority. We do need more engineers, though, because we need them manning the telescopes. But we got 27 bots. Whew. Lots of bots. How's everyone doing today? It's a Hump Day edition. Went into work this morning. Hung out for a bit. Oh, there's a crew. Not a cruise ship. And they were, hey, looky here. Oh, you dicks. Well, that's okay. Take 10 of these. No, don't take 10 of those. You know what? You're an ass, but whatever. You can't have that. I'm just going to give you the money. Keeping the rest of my stuff. And screw you guys. I'm going home. So yeah, dinked around at work for a bit. And they were like, well, you're out of here. Go ahead. Head home. And nothing to do. Cool. I'm like, yo. All right. We have achieved technocracy. Technocracy. Whatever. We can't upgrade that. We could upgrade this. Let's actually do that. Turn that off. What we got here? We got a worker or two. Why'd you go all... Oh, he's going to pick something up, I think. Wow. Wow. Okay. I guess it was a long flight, and he wanted to... Or she. Whoever the hell this is. Hello? Hello? Dart. Jackson Dart here. Wanted to stretch their legs and get to work right away. It's like, screw it. I was on this ship for weeks. I'm done resting. Okay. Let's open things up to the people. And then let's build one of these cool looking sign thingies right about here, because why wouldn't you put something, you know, in a place where somebody could hit it? Crew. All right, we got a couple security. We got one security and two engineer types, it looks like. Wait, do I have engineer types turned on? I do not. So that was security, which gives us an even dozen, and workers. So let's go back over here now, rebalance to engineers. And what you can do here, 30, 40, 30. This is kind of a pretty good spread. Once you've got a good number of medics and guards, okay, remember, you kind of have to have like 2 shifts worth of people. So in our case, we've got 5 guard stations right here. We want to keep these manned. You need to have at least double that number, if not triple. I don't need anything, and I don't need anything for that amount. Okay. We have the radio console is manned. Oh, there's crew. Now we're over the century mark, and we just got 2 more biologists and an engineer. Here's our first visitor ship. As long as these people don't act the fool, they'll be okay. Security papers, please. The papira pita. All right. So we have achieved our goal. Hooray and huzzah. These people are coming in to get some food, get some drink. They're going to go sleep, right? They may have, you know, may come over here and have a Jack and Coke and a smile. Okay. Think about this. Now, this med bay over here is kind of pointless at this point. But, oh, here comes a big cruise ship. Great. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Coming in here. We got a worker, an engine, 2 workers, and a biologist. Okay, that should be enough crew. We've more than made up for what we had, so let's turn off colonists. Yeah, so we got 34 biologists. You kind of want to have more biologists than anybody, because they got to grow the food to support everybody else, right? Then you want to have workers to gather the stuff and make the stuff, so biologists, well, so engineers can make their stuff. And medics can make their stuff. Right? Because medics make stuff at the workbench that takes medicinal plants and bioplastic. Speaking of, let's put a medicinal plant pad in here. Do I got an open spot? I got all kinds of open spots. Let's plant a tree. Plant a tree. %45 commission. No. Nothing really I want to do. I am going to put in a couple more food pads, though, because we are starting to look like getting a little behind on food production. So let's put that there. Put this here. Put in a mushroom pad. I don't have a single maze pad, so let's put a maze pad in. Why not? And a les pad. Cool. All right, there's another visitor ship. Don't be acting the fool in here. See, so they can come in and hit the water fountains immediately. Not immediately. I mean, you got to walk a little bit, right? But that's kind of more ideal. I almost, well, I'd have to take out this and make a connection like this. And then we could take this out and put in the big ass dome deal there. So I'm hoping they're going to continue emptying this out, and then we'll upgrade this eventually. Now, to support that, we're going to need... Woo. You know what? I'm actually going to take those two meat machines out, and then we'll actually build... Now, it's going to take a minute for anybody to get stuff there. Well, yeah, because they got to come out here and go all the way around. All right. Now, look at this cool little camouflage. That ship looks so cool. This one is eh. These are eh. But this one is super cool looking. Look at that. Check that out. It's like a little gunship or something. All right, how's our grids looking here? Good, 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 good vibrations. Let's put in, not that, that, and that. Oh, we got tons of metal now. All right, so these visitors came in. They seem to be minding their P's and Q's, which is great. The one trick we have here that's a little bit of a concern is this airlock in its proximity to these landing pads. Because some little smart ass may decide to come this way, and if they start effing around over here, it could complicate things, but we'll see. I think it's okay for now. And then there's always room to build. Now, if I want to get this stuff out of storage, there's an easy way to do it, and this is it. Oh, here we go. Red alert. All right, security guys, jump to it. Oh, here comes the off-duty security guys. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Gunfight. Shoot. Dude, you're going after... You ran right by the guy. Now, here come the human... Here come the regular crew to start backing them up. These guys are effed. You are so screwed now. Yeah, there we go. Hopefully we didn't lose anybody. I don't think we did. Security's like, yeah, that's how we do that. Come in here and F around and find out, pal. Dummies. There you go. That's how you do it. All right, this metal is just about ready to be cleared out of here. We could also throw another, I don't know, wind turbine, sure. Solar panel, sure. Storage, sure. Water, sure. Could build the big stupid pyramid, which raises our stuff. I'm surprised we haven't seen a radio transmission yet. At least not that I've noticed. Oh, here we go. Almost done. One more. Someone go grab that one. There you go, son. All right, everybody out of here. Everybody get out. Get out, get out, get out. Get out. Boom. Okay, go clean that schmutz up. We're going to put in the big dome. We're bleeding out energy pretty quick because of having 3 massive pads out here. Excuse me. What do we want to sell this guy? Oh, here we go. It's all cleared out now. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the big dome. Hello? Guys, I hope you're enjoying the show. Please hit that like button. We appreciate you being here. I hope you're having a great Wednesday. I'm A-Train. At least I hope so. I'm wearing his underwear. We're playing Planetbase from Madruga Works. Why? Because, A, Nikki someone or another has been asking me a whole lot of questions. They've been watching episodes that are like several years old. I was like, oh, you know what? We can maybe make some new stuff. Are these going to be bad guys? Don't be bad guys. You will be shot. Somebody's about to get shot. Officer Johnny, I just wanted a cappuccino. No, now I think about it, I should have built this sign over here. That would have made more sense. So let's actually fix that. Let's rectify that little issue. All right, now we got more power generation, we got more power storage, we got more water production. Power, whoa, sheesh. Power production still didn't look that good, honestly. See, a little ship landed on the big pad. What do you want? I don't care what you want. Get out of here. Get off my pad. Jerks. Alright. We could stack another little pad out this way, I guess. Squishy, squishy. Cool. Alright. How much total wind power production do we have here? Well, wait a minute. Hold on. These do 80 each. 1, 2. Of course, it helps when the wind blows. That's the fallacy of wind power, right? The wind ain't blowing. Guess what ain't going? The wind turbine. All right, so that's 80. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 400 units of power. Oh, hello. Here's a transmission. Large group of stranded travelers are asking for help. They need food, they need water, they need happiness, and they need sleep. We grant you permission. Put another small pad in there. 881. I'm just going to keep building crap. Why? Why not? Let's find a place to put. There we go. This would be a good place to put some power storage, right? That would make sense. Put it over here on the back side of the base so it's, you know. Okay, here is our big ass dome. Massive dome. That'd be convenient. Uh-oh, that was not convenient. Alright, I need to take this out of play for a second. And we're going to put 2 of these back in here. One over there and one over here. Thank you. Alright, these need to change up to cow and piggy. I guess we still don't have enough biologists to run all this crap. There, cool. Now we got basically a double spine through the base. I'd rather everything look nice and neat like this instead of look like, you know, drunkards built the thing, but maybe drunkards built the thing. I don't know. We got food starting to stockpile, which is great. And so, yes. We're also going to build another laser over here. You know what? That actually could bridge. Yep, it will. Yellow alert. Whitson Station, named after astronaut Peggy Whitson, the longest spacefaring American we have. She has spent more time on orbit than any other American. Really more than a lot of people, too. Oh, we're done. Do we want another small pad or another big pad? We got 3 big pads. I don't want too many more big crews coming in. Ooh, that's trade ship. 65% commission. Dismissed, Hogan. Cool. Additional power reserves over here because why not? Oh, you got the outer pad. Now, visitors are going to have purple suits. But where the hell did the others just go? I don't like this. I don't like this a bit. It's like 3 people came off. And then 2 of them went back in the ship. Where's security? Where the hell are my security people? Damn it. All right, we need crew. We need more security personnel. We got guns for them, so that's good. So we got almost a full rack of guns there. We should have a full rack of guns down here. We should have a full rack of guns. We got guns somewhere. Storage, maybe? There they are. No, they're not. That's spare parts and microchips. Here's a cruise ship. All right, let's see how this shakes out. Yep, oh, red alert, red alert, red alert, red alert. Let's go, go to guns, go to guns, go to guns. People, go to guns, go to guns. Let's go. Get on it, get on it, get on it. The civilians are freaking right. Look at Brave. Oh, she got a gun. Jesuista? Going to PB Sawyer. She like F you, dude. I'm going to blast your ass and I'm going to go freaking see the doc because my shit's fucked up. Dumped them. Look at all you, look at your brave ass crew members. You're like, no, you ain't coming up in our house. No. So, yep. All right. But that's what you got to watch for. Those cruise ships come in and purple people eaters come off of them. That's bad news right there. All right. So, yeah. What is our intercept? Oh, our intercept is up to 94%. I'm pretty sure that's maxed out. Of course. Well, yeah, now with the new one over here, we got the base covered well. So you can see there's a perimeter that the anti-space turd lasers cover. I think we've got 4. We only really need 3. I think that one, this one over here. Yeah, we don't, this one's kind of redundant, but, you know, we kind of have like a 4 position, you know, like, hey, cover your quadrant and we're good. Right? Makes sense? I think so. All right, let's do this. I think we're cranking out enough spare parts that we could actually just take a break from making spare parts here. Of course, it'll catch me off guard. We'll be down to like 2, and I'll be like, oh, shoot, we got to get them going again. We got Vitrameat going. Piggy, cow, chicken. Doesn't matter. Meat is meat. It goes in the machines with certain things, and it will make burgers. We got here crew. All right, there's a couple of guard types. Go get your guns. Get on station. Shoo. Yeah, this is almost like our air traffic control tower. Now we could build this stupid thing, but we don't have a bunch of metal right now. So. Oh. We could make that connection. But I really don't see a need to. Comes some more crew. That looks like a couple more guard types. Alright. That should take us up to what, 16? Yes. Nice. I think that's going to be enough for now. But we'll keep bringing them in. We got guns. And we got beds for you. I'd say the only thing that kind of sucks is I don't have storage over here to help support. I mean, because this is the production area right here, right? You're taking your starch here to make bioplastic, and you're getting ore in from here to make metal. And then it winds up having to go, well, it only has to go 2 domes away. That shouldn't be a big deal. But this is produced stuff over here. Of course, it's from earlier, too. We have just crap tons of spare parts. Parts is parts. I guess we could look to build this. We're getting pretty close. Put it over here. Because I really don't care. Alright, there's 3 more guards. That's 19. Dude, I need... There you go. Look at the parade of people bringing stuff out here. Well, it's efficient. That's a lot of bots, too. Michael Quattro is playing Supermarket Together. What the hell is that? Never heard of that. I don't need any money. I don't need money. I don't need medical supplies. You know what? If anything, we need maybe another laboratory. All right. There's 2 more guards. That should boost to 21. 23. That's even better. Cool. Always get a couple more medics in. All right, there's that. And since we built that, we can build this stupid monolith. And yeah. But, that raises our prestige. All right, what do we got coming in here? 3 biologists and a worker type? Yep, biologist, worker. So workers are in blue coveralls with orange shirts under. Engineers are in more orange with blue under. That's an engineer. So blue coveralls is a worker with an orange shirt underneath. The engineer is orange coveralls with a blue shirt underneath. Then the biologists are in green jackets. Medics are in red. Security are in their security outfits. All right, there's a couple more medics and another biologist. I think that's good. Well, if anything... We're up to 126 people. I know, we just shot right past our target, didn't we? That's okay. So, this is Planetbase. Hope you guys enjoyed the series. What we're going to do is... Wait. I don't need anything. No, we don't need anything. What we're going to look to do now is... my team has now accomplished their mission here at Whitson Station. We have a fully functioning colony going here, staffed out, well taken care of. There's 3 more workers. Fantastic. Boom. Confetti. That hooks us up. I like it. This is a good setup right there. Actually, it's good to rebalance this a little bit. If you do this, this is kind of how it breaks it down. 40, 30, 20, 10. Whatever. If you hit the minus button, it drops the next person in the line. So there you go. Incoming transmission. How can we help you? Stranded travelers are all good. The fugitives is the dicey thing. Oh man, we just had people come in. Looks like that's just a worker. Yeah, it's just a worker. That's okay. That's okay. All right, we're done with you. 130 people. All right, cool. So, my team now is being called back to headquarters. Actually, we just got a call from headquarters. We are going to be transitioning to a new planet. Looks a little frosty. So that's going to be where we go next with the game. We'll be leaving Whitson Station here, and we're going to move on to a new challenge. So make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on that bell icon so you know when we go live or upload a video. I will quite possibly, well, maybe, we'll see. I'm not going to make any promises, but that's why you should subscribe and turn on that bell icon. We may do another episode this evening and do a Hump Day double play. But we're going to be doing the next 3. We're going to be doing 3 series to close out Planetbase. And that is, well, I may not do all 3 on stream because I may have a couple of existing bases I can go ahead and work with. But consolidation is when you hit 300 people in a colony. And I need that for the next 3 planets. This was the easy planet, and you have the next 3 after. So make sure to like, share, and subscribe. I hope you guys are enjoying this game. Madruga works did a great job. They're working on Planetbase 2. This has been out since like 2015. If you have a potato, it'll run it. It's great. So check it out on Steam. Link in the description below. Also in the description below, there's a link to our Discord, so you can become a part of the A team. Tips, tricks, discussion, share pictures, free access to audio comms channels. So if you want to, share with your buddies, and you guys can get on there and chitty chat, play your games. So come hang out with your buds there, exchange recipes, all that good stuff. That's on our Discord. Link in the description below, as is our PayPal if you want to make a donation to help support the channel. We greatly appreciate that. Otherwise, hope you liked the program. Please hit the like button before you go. Have a great day, night, evening, morning, wherever you are on planet Earth or beyond. I'm A-Train. It's over. And I'm out.